All right, yo, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I already know what today was. First day of unofficial free agency, whatever the hell it's called. Um, yeah, if you're a Pats fan, there's a lot. I think there's a lot to be excited about. I mean, I'm happy as hell. I did this video earlier. I'm doing it. Don't really like how it came out as the night went on. So let me just redo it. Nothing to lose. We can just talk about the same thing over again. Let me scroll down my profile. Starting from the first pick, I already know I am definitely excited about these picks, especially starting with the very first one. I'll capture my Twitter. We're just gonna scroll up and talk about the moves. One. So if y'all have watched any of my previous videos, you already know who I wanted at tight end. I know Hunter Henry is the better tight end, but who I wanted for this offense is never had like a speed tight end since Aaron Hernandez. I felt like because we have like two or three other tight ends, right? Some of them are pretty decent at blocking. We don't have a receiving tight end. So Janu, beautiful pickup. As soon as this started, I was excited. I was excited, static, happy as hell. Really, nothing you can tell me after that that's gonna get me upset. So you already see how excited I am. You already tell. You can already tell. I'm happy as hell. So sorry if that bothers your eyes. Actually, since I don't have my I apologize. So you already know 4 years, 50 million. That is 12.5 mil a season. That's not bad, right? I think that was actually a little less than what I showed last video. If I'm not mistaken. But we get our guys a speed tight end. Now I gotta go to my profile again and find it. Yeah, we made so many moves. I gotta go all the way down here. All right, let's go. So yeah, 40. So here we go. So now highlighting one of the plays out of the backfield. Hold on, let's watch that again. Out of the backfield. You already know we did this with Aaron Hernandez. Granted, that's like a million years ago, but he can run the same thing. Out of the backfield as a receiver in the slot, tight end. See, look, this is out of the tight end. You don't check him. Now he has all this space to move. Corner, Marcus Lattimore. Can't keep up. He's too slow. Big hands in the red zone. Big target. Play action. Because we have Sony Michel and Damian Harris. Play action. Get him with all this space. Yards after the catch. This is all I see here. Yards after the catch. Look at this. Go move. You're too little. Oh. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Y'all see that? Who's doing that? Gronk, and we haven't had anybody since. There's a lot to be excited about. That's just a little teaser. That's just a teaser. We're not even gonna watch the rest. That's a teaser. Now, let's keep going. It does get better. Okay, there was a lot of hate with the Johnu signing because we have Cam. You know, we don't like tight ends apparently, even though I named more tight ends that we've had that were actually pretty decent, even fantasy wise, right? Even Martellus Bennett had a good fantasy season when he was here, right? But that was too long ago, so it's irrelevant. Aaron Hernandez, amazing fantasy tight end, but because that was like a million years ago, it's irrelevant. We're just gonna focus on the last 2 seasons because we had shit tight ends. Now we picked up Devon Gacha. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I've heard people pronounce it. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I seen some highlights of him. Very good at stopping the run. Very good nose tackle, and he's in a Brian Flores system, which is obviously ours. So this seems like a perfect fit in my opinion. 2 years, 60 million, 9 guaranteed. That is not bad for somebody that's gonna help improve your defense. Where we were 26 in the NFL last season in rush defense, 131 yards per game we were giving up. That is not good whatsoever. So this is definitely an upgrade. While we made a lot more moves to build defense. This is very random. Just this. Yep. Like I said, using the tight end stats from last 2 seasons not relevant at all. Major push to sign Matt Judon. Very good move, right? We finalized the deal, pass rusher. So we have Chase Winovich on one side and Matt Judon on the other. Very good pass rushing duo on both sides. hold on. That's it. That's all I need to play. 4 years, 56 mil. So that is 16 mil a season, 32 million guaranteed. Not bad. I mean, it's pass rush. You have to pay for pass rush, and he played in Baltimore, and the way his play style fits our scheme very well. Right? He can be like a Kyle Van Noy, yeah, that was another linebacker I had in my mind, but I don't remember his name. But he can play some zones, some pass coverage and then some rushing the passer, which is what he's good at. Oh. Yeah, very good moves to start. Now we get Jalen Mills later on in the day. 4 years, 24 million, 9 million guaranteed. 4 years, 24 mil. That is 6 million season. Not bad for a number 3, number 4 corner who's going to come in and play like the Patrick Chung role, right? Which is very versatile. Whatever you need, he's going to do. Play the inside slot guy, play some safety. So, very good, solid piece here. Not that he's going to replace Stephon Gilmore, and we haven't done anything with that yet, and we haven't even re-signed J.C. Jackson. So that's like probably the 2 priorities right now. Bring back J.C. Jackson and number 1 receiver. But I'll get to that later in a bit. Okay. So yeah, Jonnu Smith, Gottschall, Trent Brown, Jalen Mills. Very good way to start free agency. And the Trent Brown. Let's not forget about the Trent Brown deal. Not the Trent Brown deal. Marcus Cannon. We traded Marcus Cannon to Houston, and we swapped picks. So not only did that clear up cap space to help with these signings, we moved up in the 4th, 5th, and 6th round. That's a W for a player we were just going to cut anyway. Okay. Jalen Mills. I don't know if this is even possible anymore because he's going to be requesting the most money now. Corey Davis with the Jets, so that's out of the question now. For Samuel, hoping. Yeah, this is Matt Judon. This is right here. Bam! Off the edge. So, watch it again. Let me watch it again. Off the edge. Bam! We love that. Browns get John Johnson. That was a very good deal for them. Deatrice Wise re-signed with the Patriots. That just makes our defense that much stronger. We have depth at the defensive position. This was pretty hilarious. This is just me hoping. I love Danielle Hunter from the Vikings. Like that's probably low-key like one of my favorite teams. Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Danielle Hunter. They've had some other guys like Anthony Carr, Stephon Diggs. They still got Adam Thielen, Rudolph. So a lot of favorite players. And then you can go further back with Adrian Peterson, Randy Moss, obviously, and then what was it? Sidney Rice at the receiver with Brett Favre. You can go back. Pages aren't done. I'm expecting a receiver by the end of the day. We signed 2 receivers. Nothing fancy, but we'll go over it. So yeah, Nelson Aguilar. Was it 2 years, 26 million? So that's 13 million a year. Let's not overreact with the deal just yet. Yes, 13 million is a lot for Nelson Aguilar, but let's just wait to see the total details of the contract, right? It could be heavy incentive based like the Cam Newton deal is, right? Also, Nelson Aguilar is a very solid number 2 receiver. We just don't have. Let's wait to see who our number 1 is. If we go into the season with just the receivers, then yes, I'd be a little afraid too. But let's wait to see who our number 1 is first. Right? Because Nelson Aguilar was a very good number 2 receiver last year in Oakland. He had like 40-something catches, 800-something yards, and like 7 touchdowns. That is very solid. And he had like 18 yards a reception. So let's not overreact. Alright, this is actually Nelson Aguilar right here. Whee! Bam! See? So, like, he has some speed to outrun the secondary. He's shown right here. 48 catches, 896 yards, and 8 touchdowns. That's like 2 more catches away from 1,000 yards. Like, what are we overreacting about? Look at this. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. 3 years, $22.5 million. That is like 7.5 mil a season. That is not bad for a possible number 3, number 4 receiver. If anything, he's our Julian Edelman replacement. We don't know what's happening with him just yet. He might not even come back and play. So we still don't know. Look, even he says it here. Bourne and Aguilar can be both solid contributors to a wide receiver room. However, we're still missing a number one receiver. So now, if we get a number one receiver, let's just say, for instance, I already went over this. See, we may not bring back Bird, and we don't know what's going on with Edelman with his injury, and we probably don't bring back James White or Burkhead. So we signed two guys, number 2, probably number 3 or number 4, whatever role he's gonna play, along Jacoby Myers. Those are solid receivers. Those aren't bad by any means. Let's see if there's a play here. No, that's okay. So that's more Nelson Aguilar. Him launching it. Look at it. He's outrunning everybody in Denver. So I don't know what everybody's so afraid of. So like I said already, we can still go out and get a quarterback and a receiver in the draft, right? We can still go out, do Stephon Gilmore as a trade chip. You know, we can give up a 2022 first with Gilmore. That probably gets us a very solid pick in the first. We can move up. Well, first of all, we can move up for Trey Lance, like I said in my previous video, right? And then we can use Gilmore. You know, there's multiple ways we can move up we can get another first and move up in the draft, period. Like there's ways to do this, right? We can still end up with Trey Lance and probably leave with Burkhead. I mean, not Burkhead. I can't believe I said Burkhead. We can still get like Bateman midway in the first. So there's still things that can be done. So you're telling me if we have Trey Lance, Bateman as the number 1, right? Let's just say he is, right? Unless we trade up higher for, you know, the top 2 guys, which I highly doubt we do. But if we do, even better, right? Say for instance we have Bateman, Jonnu Smith, Trey Lance is the quarterback. That's a very young core right there. You also got Damian Harris and Sony Michel at running back. Let's just say Damian Harris is the number 1 running back. That is very solid. And you have a young core for the future. And then you have solid pieces behind him with Jacoby Myers, Nelson Aguilar, and Kendrick Bourne, right? And these guys are speed guys. Guys we didn't have last year. We didn't have guys that can separate at all. Now we have 2 guys that can separate, and now it's just awful signings. I don't understand that, right? Meanwhile, all we hear about is John Brown. I mean, he didn't even play last year. All right, let me look up John Brown real quick. Where's his stats? That's what I want to see. I don't care for any of this right now. Look, okay, 8 games last year, 458 yards. He had 1,000 yards last in 2019. Fine, that's great. 715. There's so much hype on John Brown. So much hype. 715 in 2018. 299 with Arizona. 517 with Arizona. 696 his rookie season. All this hype on John Brown, and Aguilar outproduced him. Let's just compare real quick. Let's just compare, since this is just some. There's so much hype on John Brown. Let's just compare, right? 896, 736, 768, right? Let's just look at 4 of the last 3 of the last 4 years. 458, 1060, 715, 299. I don't understand what's so bad about Nelson Aguilar when there's so much hype on John Brown, and Nelson Aguilar is clearly better, right? I really don't get it. And he was a number 3 last year in San Francisco, right? 49, 667. He only started 5 games. I don't understand. 44 yards a catch. Oh, no, that's a game. I'm bugging. Yards reception. Okay, so 13 yards. I said 44 yards a catch. That's actually ridiculous. I just said that with confidence. 13.6 yards a catch. Let's look at Jacoby Myers. Did I even spell his name right? Jacoby Myers. Did I spell his name right? I think I spelled his name right. Oh, it's with K. 12.4 yards a catch. But 59 for 729. That was our number 1 receiver. Now we're adding guys with speed. And now it's an issue because we're overpaying without knowing the full context. So honestly, we are way better. And I don't wait, hold on, we're not even done yet. Hold on. Henry Anderson from the Jets, sneaky deal, 2 years. He's actually very solid. We just helped our defensive line some more. Giants with Devontae Booker, way to go Giants! Extremely great deal. Keep doing deals like that. This is good for the Jets actually. Corey Davis, he's probably their number one receiver now. Massive signing by the Jets again. Carl Lawson. So I think both Jets and the Patriots, who were the third and fourth team in that division, both got better. I don't know what the Texans are doing. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think. After going 7-9 last year, it'll never happen again. I agree. I think we're way better. I think we're at least a 9-win team right now. Even with Cam, yes, with Cam, we're at least a 9-win team last year. Yes, we did bad against like bad teams like the Jets, which we should have lost the first game. But like we also did very good against playoff teams. Like if Cam doesn't fumble against the Bills, we beat them. We're 1 yard away from beating the Seahawks. That's 2 wins right there. Right? We obliterated the Raiders. I mean, we got beat up by the 49ers, but like we still did pretty good. We were 7-9 with one of the worst offenses ever. So you're telling me these moves doesn't help them because we slightly overpaid without knowing the context of the deals? I remember with Taysom Hill's contract for like $1 bajillion, the whole world ended for a second, and then they realized like he's not getting any more money. There's like 10 years, there's like 10 void year deals, 10 void years, whatever the hell that even means anymore, on his contract. And then you include Cam Newton's deal, 14 mil for a season. Meanwhile, it's just 5 million with a hell of a lot of incentives. We don't know what these deals are. Corey Davis, I mean, I don't know if it was a serious comment or not, but somebody said it was like 27 million guaranteed. If that's true, 27 million guaranteed for Corey Davis, that is more than Nelson Aguilar's contract. Maybe Bill wasn't paying that guaranteed. Now we see why they got Nelson Aguilar instead of Corey Davis. Because why would you give 27 million guaranteed when Nelson Aguilar is probably 10 million guaranteed? So I don't know. Like I said, if we get a number one receiver in the draft, like I'll go as high to say as Bateman could be a number one receiver. I'd be happy as hell to leave with Trey Lance, Bateman, and we have Jonnu at tight end. I'd be happy as hell. You're not gonna find anybody happier than me if that's what we leave with in the draft. So it's not even done yet. We can still get out and get Galladay or Curtis Samuel. Like it's not even over yet. So let's not overreact just yet. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What was your favorite pickup? Mine's obviously Jonnu. Not even close. Ask me anything. I'll answer it whether in a video or just in the comment section. But yeah, hopefully we wake up to more news tomorrow. And peace.